back. Let's double check. Yep, it looks like we're back. Yeah, I had to, live unstable. Poor network connection. Did they pitch down my fucking connection? Refresh the screen. Alright, so that looks like it's fine. Unable to connect to chat. Let's try again. Alright, let's get back. Alright, I think this one... Yeah, this one's fine. Oh, I hate that. So, it turned out what happened is that my, router needed to reboot. So that was fun. I'm checking to make sure there's no dropped frames this time. No, there shouldn't be. Alright, so we're back. No. So this is what I get for turning off light beam. Okay, well, shit. Alright, but since we're back, we can now do all kinds of fetching. Oh, also, I don't need this to be there. Wait, what? That's weird. It's even on the other monitor, what the hell? Alright, so we're gonna go up, I think, to this one. Yep. This will give us a few items. Oh, that's annoying. I have never seen that glitch before. Nice. Alright, cool. That's an E-tank. Level 3 keycard. Glad I went this way. We are striking straight through. The iron is hot. Now let's go. Let's see. To the right is another one. Grab this item, see what it turns out to be. Could be the ice beam. That'd be fun. Or just more missiles, because... missiles. Alright, now let's go after that first boss. Do not be X. It does make me wonder what the purpose of this lower room is, because... it's just like a teaser. They're like, yeah, you can go through here. It's just sending data. What? Do I gotta restart OBS too? I think OBS doesn't quite understand. There we go. We're getting better. Damn it. There we go. Alright. So yeah, the other door is this one. Can't get through until I beat the boss, but at least we can beat the boss now. Here's do not the X. Danger coming. Come on. There's one. That's two. That's three. Ah, shoot. Not enough. We're close though. There we go. One missile to do it. Speaking of missiles. Alright. Nope. Not worth it. Actually, hold up. Maybe it is worth it. Let me see, because there's another item down here, if I remember correctly. More missiles. Doesn't make it worth it. So we know what they are now, at least. We can't get them, but we know what they are. Alright. Now... let us kill the other thing. The other thing being X-Death. Evil Tree. Not really X-Death, but I think that's kind of funny. Wait, I can't... oh, because the tree roots. Okay. I actually have to go the other way. Omoshiroid. I find it interesting that, Dr. Robotnik, Eggman, in the movies, when Jim Carrey is playing him, tends to, when he says things to himself, he says them in Japanese. So I wonder if what they're saying is that his thought methodology is closer to that of East Asian methodology. And that explains why his mind works in a calculated way, the way it does. That he admires certain aspects of Japanese technology and their approach to things, as more of a problem-solving than a profit-building method. Or if they just did that because they knew weebs would catch it. Alright, more nukes. Now. Might as well go down. Alrighty. So normally, X-Death, the evil tree, will have the plasma beam. Now, we already have the plasma beam, so it's probably not that, but it's not necessarily not that. Because I have duplicates in here just to prevent, just for speed purposes. But let me double check and make sure my chat is actually showing. My stream is actually showing. Let me see if this shows. Yep, we good. We are good. Okay, thank God. I don't know why this is... oh, much better. Okay, good, good, good. Cool. My analyses screen was showing... is still trying to connect. I'm like, that's not good. So, the system is working, finally, again. This way? No. Actually, yes. Alright. Yay! Alright. We are good. There we go. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 5 fully powered missiles. And this is another Infinite Metroid. Okay. Infinite. Metroid Infinite. Whoops. Alright. So, now that we've got that, I can open the level 1 door up top and see what that gets me. I can also take out Yakuza, because now I have the firepower to be able to do so. And the health to be able to make it through. Because fuck that boy. He catches you, you're just dead. One of the things I actually liked about X Fusion is that, they introduce Yakuza right off the bat. And you cannot kill him. Instead, if he even touches you, he's an instant game over. I completely skipped the room that I was planning on going to. I think it's yellow door that I want to unlock now. Is the only one I have left. We can look. Also, phone guy gets crushed by a locker. The animatronics of fear. Tungsten! Phone geek gets into an unknown accident while recklessly meandering over to the exit, and the phone gal hides in the women's restroom, but makes a mistake of telling Freddy to sing more quietly, resulting in her getting a lethal swirly. Jeez. Wow. That's messed up. So everybody just possesses phones now because they're killed by the Fazzies. Eh. That's messy. Alright, so now we have, I still don't have... Not even 9 know where those assholes got tungsten, and Phone Goon's the only one who possesses the phone. I'm going to hazard a guess and say that, they just did it for... if you're familiar with the way old cartoons worked, and actually even modern cartoons, at least American cartoons, everything is like rule of funny versus rule of cool or anything like that. So, as long as it's funny, it makes it in. And, while that is kind of messy... Are you kidding me? The Frick Bears 3 Classics and Wizards are actually just assholes. Okay. Wait, everything's revealed already. I don't even have to do that. Samus, can you go to the fridge and get me some milk? I'm thirsty. What the fuck? I was not expecting that! Well, as we've just learned, Adam's an asshole. Oh my god. Brick Bears 3 is the one that has 4 phone guys. Oh, okay. Yo! That's 3 infant Metroids so far. 2 more to go. Plus the charge beam. And then we'll have everything we need in order to beat the game. 5 newfangled knights is just 1, which speaks like he's from Boston or something. Ah. That was a common thing in... Actually, I have the right door for that. That's one of the common things for, Bean is the only one I don't have, son of a bitch. Okay, where they're either, like, Chicago or Boston or, Brooklyn. And they all have the same archetype of accent. I don't know why I say Boston. I'm not living in Boston. I'm not Bostonian. I should say Boston. Let's see. Sector 1 still has a few items I can grab. Not much, though, because I don't have I can't get through there. I could go through Sector 2. Yeah, let's do Sector 2, and then use that to go in for Sector 1, see what the item is. It's actually a pretty quick turnaround, too, so... hopefully it won't be too crazy. Speed up! The amount of backtracking in this game is ridiculous. Funniest thing about the Frick Bears Fuse Classics, Withered. Oh, they're just dicks. They're not haunted, they're just dicks. Ice Beam. I should have come for this earlier. That's silly. Oh, and then I guess the charge beam will do other stuff. It'll change it a little bit more. Well, the good news is I have Ice Beam now. That's fun. Alright. Now, what can we do with this? We got Sector 2. Sector 3 is still not doable. Sector 4 is a little bit more doable, but not by much because I don't have... Oh! I can get that one item in Sector 4, and I can keep going. Let's see what it turns out to be. Balloon Boy's a klepto. I don't know if you ever seen the lore behind the balloon Pokemon. The balloon Pokemon's a klepto too. He just steals children, carries them away. All right, so we got this. Oh yeah. I could have just done that. You turn out to be E. Cool. Alright, so that does that. And we is good. Alright, so you turn out to be missiles, okay. That's fine. Alright, go through here. Screw attack makes that so much easier. Alright. Now, let's see. Off to the right is a save point, so I'll just grab that. There we go. He was literally bolted to the floor because he couldn't stop stealing things. It was that bad. Oh, that's fucked up. Yo, what's up, OG? Blade Hot. Where did that name come from, anyway? Is that a particular reference to something specific, or... I don't recall. And super missiles again. Okay, so what to do? Ah, excuse me. There we go. Opened for... Alright, I can go up and to the left, see what that is. Balloon Boy was actually as bad as Machinima Bridge Yuffie when it came to stealing things. Nice. Or she's just like, yike! Actually, I think there's... yeah. Thought I remembered that. Sector 2, finally! Green hatches are now open. Open for business. Alright, so that's all the doors, which is good. You are another E! Okay, let's do that. Now, we've got 3 more items in the bottom left. I can do that real quick. And since we have the doors, we can just go straight through whatever door we want. Yep. So. There we go. And this item is another E. Okay. That's fun. Now, off to the left and down is where I want to go next. Getting bolted to the floor was practically necessary because that much of a menace. Don't ask me how he gets to the Frick Bears building without being salvageable. Questions we cannot answer. Or actually, that probably can't be answered, because they didn't really think about that, and didn't really care. Which is that is a very normal thing in game design, by the way, is how few people actually care about different aspects of their... Oh shit. I think I gotta do this screw attack class. Yep, I was right. Alright. This gets me through here. You turn out to be Wave Beam again. I might as well grab that since I'm here, and it gets it off the map. Alright. Once I get the Charge Beam, things are going to be a lot cleaner in presentation, I think. But in order to get that, I need the, Charge Beam. I need the Speed Booster to get the Charge Beam. Withered Freddy is an absolute menace who should not be taken. Oh, should not be taken lightly, I assume you mean. That's my guess as to what you mean by that. There we go. Alright. In general, because he's constantly moving between the two doors. Oh. Ah, damn it, I can't get through there. No, speed boost. No frickin' speed boost. Alright. I am actually starting to get hungry. What the hell? What is going on, buddy? I know I gotta do that before I go and be door person. No cameras, just close the door when he's about to leave the hallway in front of the office. Okay. If it works, use it, right? So let's get through there. It is really hot in here. Like, really, really hot. Oh, I can do the data room. Boop. Cool. Alright, so that's good. Since I can do the data room, I can actually, since I can do the other room, I can lower the water level and find the item that's in there. And he's moving back and forth, so he's actually horrible. Yeah. E. There we go. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is lower the water level. And get the item that's in there. I don't need the speed booster because I can just do it from below. As above, so below. I forget what that is a reference to. I think the first time I actually read that phrase... is, the first place I ran into that was, Kingkiller Chronicles. When Kvothe says it to the leader of the bandits. And he just cooks the bandits by bringing a lightning bolt down on all the bandits' heads. He just drops in as above, so below. There we go. Water down. So, he basically... So you're saying he just harasses you until you run out of power? No wonder he's a dick. Ugh. No wonder you consider him a dick. Alright, so I can't get that because I don't have speed booster. Now we check Sector 5, because we can actually go through doors now. Sector 5 is going to be a lot more doable now. Which is, you know, thank God. If I can get speed booster, I can actually fight Nightmare. And get out. Oh, man. Oh. I have a hunger that cannot be contained. What the hell? Luckily, I think I can just ignore it for now, but I'm gonna need to eat before I go out. Which is different for me. And the classics and wizards aren't haunted in the slightest. The actual reason they're after you is just that they're assholes. Okay. Actually, I want to see if this is another prank. Let's see if this is a prank. A wide beam can be found near an extendable pillar. I actually already got that. I don't remember where I got that, but I did get it. Let's see. Let's do Sector 5. Actually, no. Let's do Sector 2 and polish this off area. Polish this off completely first. There are 3 items I can grab that don't require, speed booster words. I can't... Some days I have trouble finding words. And sometimes people worry that means that maybe I had a strong. Bame's non's having a strong colobondulance. Grab this because it's there. And I hope that's not the case. I wouldn't be surprised if at some point I did have a stroke, though. Because there are some days where I can't remember words. Duplicate charge beam. I have happy. Powerbomb tank. And since I got everything, I can just leave. Alright. So the good news is, once the Saw X is unlocked, I can take him out. I have both of the items I need, which were Charge Beam and Plasma. And then I have enough health to get through the Omega Metroid section. And damage output. Down we go. Alright, so we're going for Sector 5, I believe. Whee! Alright. Let me see if this is actually going to be something fun. A super missile data can be found in a security room. Cool. Now that we know. It don't even matter all that much, but it's good to know. So, we have this. I think there's an item in here. Yes, there is. It is E. We'll grab it because of survivability. Right now I'm looking for the Metroids. Once I get the Metroids, we'll have enough to actually get through. Good to go. Fucking hell. Okay, so that is... I forgot that was, specifically... Speed booster. So now, not only can I fight Nightmare, I can get out after I've killed it. Everything okay? I lost connection there for a second. I'm turning on the AC just to make sure my router doesn't overheat, because I'm thinking that's what's going on. It's granted, it's only 83 in here. It's not, like, murderously hot, but, like, I keep getting notices from OBS that I'm disconnected. Oh, that's not cool. That's not kosher. In the slightest. So hopefully I'm back. If I'm not, there's no way for you to let me know. Gravity suit. That's actually a third grav suit. Let's see. Yeah, it says, Metroid for funsies. There you go. This item is... Take that. Cool. There we go. So that gets that. Ah! That's a Zappy Zapper. I set up a bug zapper for the gnats that keep showing up in my sink. Because the building has had a bit of a problem lately with, Yes! Every item in the game is available to me now. So now all I gotta do is find the baby Metroids. I can go anywhere, get anything. It no longer matters. The green and pink is really weird, though. Like, really, really weird. Alright, so we'll do this. Nukes. There we go. This gets this door open. Which is... Ice beam again. I find it weird that it did this to me. Super missile data. Okay. You know what I'm gonna end up doing is turning off wave. Just because I hate the way it looks. Maybe. Maybe I won't. I don't know. So you've got the right-hand side, which is all... Yeah. There we go. Yo! Sorry, I had to see that the first time. It just... It's so cathartic. Let's see. This is now... No, not busted open. Let me see if I turn off wave. Oh, it does turn blue, though. Pretty cool. Let me see if I turn wave back on. If I turn plasma off... Oh! That is the... Interesting. Okay, well, that's cool. I'm gonna go to the right from here. Darn. Was there anything I missed? No, there was not. Oh! No, there's one item in the top left that I need to grab first. It's gonna be a beast to get back. Damn it. Shit! 'Twas worth a shot. So we're gonna go up. We do have to speed boost our way through in order to get that item. But once we do, we'll be good to go. Whee! It's diffusion. Alright. So that's not one of the Metroids I need. Unfortunately. Let's go back down. And I had, fully loaded hash browns yesterday. And get this, it was a freaking Dunkin'. Dunkin' Donuts. And I was like, oh my god, these are so good. These are so freaking good. And I think it was worth it, although a bit... It took a bit of time because they were a little understaffed and it was like shift change time. So, there was a little bit of difficulty there. But aside from that, I think even with the time delays, it was kind of worth it because it was just that good. I have never thought about the idea of fully loaded hash browns before, and now I look upon the idea quite fondly because that was satisfying. Hashtag not sponsored. Wish. What would you do if you got a sponsorship from somebody like Dunkin' Donuts? I fucking love Dunkin' Donuts. I'll take a Dunkin' over a Krispy Kreme any day. The problem I run into with Krispy Kreme is, sure, they do, like, really nice, I guess I'll grab this because it's here. What is it? The glazed donuts. They do really nice, lightly fried cake, glazed donuts. But, like, the sugar is too much. You know? I like the old-fashioned, cake donuts that, Dunkin' does. Because they're, like, dense. They're like, I need something to get me through for the next couple of hours, because I'm not going to be able to eat. Please give me calories. Skabam! Yeah, cake donuts. Alright, so we're gonna do down and then around. Okay. Just trying to remind myself how to get through here. Just follow the path of destruction. It's a symphony of destruction. See how much damage that does now? Alright. Alright, let's do this. This sucker gonna die. And there's phase 2. Phase 3. Not enough space. And that's phase 3. Alright, let's go phase 4. Alright, Nighty Nightmare. Alright. You know what I wonder is if BSL was actually in charge of the bottle ship? Because the Nightmare first shows up in the bottle ship. And wow, is it fucking scary. Kidding me? Alright, so that's a repeat. Let's get some Metroids. I have to get up speed. That's a busted door. Alright, let's do this. I wish there were speed boost upgrades in Randovania that reduced the amount of time that you needed to get the speed booster. Set it up for, like, speed booster level 2, speed booster level 3. Where you just start speed boostering right off the bat. And everything's just super speed. Ah, fuck you. Everything's just super speed all the time. Gotta go fast. Sonic the Metroid. Here we go. Alright, so let's do this. Off we go. E. Alright. We use this to get into Sector 4. That sucks. Actually, now because I have the speed booster, I can go through the other way. I don't have to get the other charge beam either. It's the duplicates. Damn it. Man, I really want food now. Son of a bitch. Body, what are you doing to me? When the body craves, you gotta follow it. Really? Alright. So an E-tank is nice. Doesn't get me any closer to finishing. Oh my. But there is one more item I can grab in here. I don't think I need to, though. It's really not worth it. It's an item that I already know what it is. It's an item that I already have. And, yeah. There's no reason for me to grab it. Unless I want to go for 100%. Which is silly, but... Alright, so let's see. We've got... I might as well grab that E-tank just to get it out of the way. So I don't keep thinking about it. Alright, away we go. Nice. E-tank. We're at 3,099, which is 50% higher than the vanilla game allows. That's fun. Let's go for... We've got Sector 1 is almost done. We can actually finish Sector 1. Why not? Come on. Finishing Sector 1 might be exactly the thing we need to do. Might be. I could be wrong. Which way would I gotta go? I think actually left. A little bit faster. Yep. I could probably finish Sector 3 too, now that I think about it, because I have the speed booster. Here we go. So then, got these atmospheric stabilizers. Let's see. Actually, I might as well grab that lower area first. There we go. I don't like that this biochem acid hurts you no matter what you get. Oh. Alright. Got rid of that because we got wave beam. That'll open that up. Use this as a chance to do this. Do it. Come on. And that's it. Keep burying. Alright. We'll do this. And let's see. Off to the left is another item, which I can grab. Nope. Come on, you bastards. You want to throw yourselves at me? Do it. Die! Fucking hole. Yep. That's nice. Take that. And a repeat plasma. Not quite what I'm looking for, but... I feel like Ridley is the last boss that you fight before beating the game most of the time, outside of the Psyax. Alright. Alright, let's do a little bit of this. Wait, really? You can die. So do you. There we go. Any items down? Oh, there's just the boss. Alright, so we're gonna do a quick save, because while Ridley is normally easy to beat, sometimes he'll throw a curveball. Sometimes. Not common, but it does happen. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Come on. I got as many missiles as I need to for this. Come on. You thought this was a good idea? It wasn't. I'm gonna bomb you until you explode. There we go. And that's phase 1. Come on, phase 2. I find it interesting there's literally only 2 phases to this. Why did BSL have a frozen, a frozen Ridley, though? Like, where even did they get a frozen Ridley? Third plasma. So that was not worth it, but at least got it off the checklist. Did not remember. So let's save this. We got 2 more items we can grab here. One of which is a pain in the ass. The other's worse. Come on. Do your thing. Die for me. I like how this mirrors one of the rooms in Norfair. Well, Norfair for the Super Metroid. And that it's a lot easier to get because you can just screw attack them and they're dead rather than having to spin them around, shoot them in the back, and screw attack doesn't work. It's so much easier when all you have to do is screw attack them. There we go. Alright, up we go. Alright, let's go to the right. Grab these 2 items that are bitches to get. Up we go. Did I actually hit the... Oh, wow. I actually got the right placement. Granted, it's like 3 blocks wide, but I never even really think about it. It's like, you know what? Why not go for it? And I did. And it was good. Alright. So we'll open that up. I'll open this up. And let's get rolling. Up we go. Here's the first one. That's annoying as shit. Alright, let's get that second one. Alright. E. We're getting close to double what our natural maximum is for HP. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through here, hit the save point, warp to the beginning, and fight Yakuza. It's one of my least favorite bosses, but at least it's a boss in the way that might have one of the big Metroids. Let's do this. Quick save. Alright. We have all the items here except for Yakuza. Oh, wow. I had forgotten that that door just, like, fizzles away once you... Here's the central reactor core. Working at full power. Very, very good. Alright, let's see what, this is going to be at the end of this. Because now we have Wave Beam, we can get straight through. Ice Beam. Wow. Auxiliary power. I'm so glad that in X Fusion they added function for the auxiliary power. Because let's face it, without just having auxiliary power just for resetting doors when what's his name takes out, right, when the Sa X and the X parasites take over the power unit, is kind of silly. You know what? If someone were to make a Dread ROM hack, they could probably do something similar there. Damn it. There we go. Alright. Let's do this. Alright. No. Almost didn't make that. Fuck! That's one. Hate doing that. Jumping over is much safer. Ooh! Phase 2. Damn it. Oh, that's way easier. There we go. Okay, Plasma Beam makes this a lot more doable. I did not realize that. That is super handy. It's 2. 3. Come on, Metroid larva. Still no larva. We're so close to getting this. To finishing it off completely. So close. I guess I'll go to Sector 3 for now. Alright. Sector 3 is going to be the go-to. Yeah, I was close. Yeah. Alright. How everybody else's day going? I almost feel like playing Skyrim and just ripping the game open again. Because it is that type of game where you jump in, you fuck around for a bit until you're bored, and then you leave. It is how the game goes. I'm gonna try Sector 3. See if there's anything good in here. Alright. Do a quick one of these. Damn it. Alright, so let's see. Off to the left is doable. Cool. First try. Oh, because I have the key, it doesn't even really matter. Security level 1. The good news is it doesn't relock them. Diffusion again. So that could have been gotten there anyway. Now, let's make our way towards the other area. Yep. Pretty sure there's a power bomb. Yep, right there. Which gets me through here. Alright. We've got plenty of missiles, guys. No need to worry about running out. Now let's see what this gives me. Another plasma beam. Get it, because it's here. Now, let's take a look at the room on the right. Actually, I can just do that. Let's do this. Alright, E-Tank. Cool. E-Tank. Cool. Might as well grab him because I'm here. Alright. Damn it. Now I gotta work up one of these. Up we go. E. Lots of E. I think that was a missile. Yeah, it was. We're at 400 missiles, ladies and gents. Everything in between. Let's go left. We've got 3 items we can grab there. I feel like it's a scavenger. Oh my god. That's what Metroidvanias are. They're modernized scavenger hunts. Coupled with, action RPG mechanics. It didn't really click as to why they felt like Here we go. We got one. One more. One more and we're golden. But yeah, Metroid games, Castlevania games, at least the Metroidvania ones, they're like scavenger hunts where everything you find gets you a new ability. It either makes you more powerful or gives you the capability to move to different places. I hadn't really thought about that before, but I'll try and hold on to it for future reference, because if I can think of scavenger hunt as the core, you know, thesis behind a game like this, I could probably make my own that feel as good, if not better. I'm shooting that die and kill. Till he stops. Oh my god, I just realized. Imagine if the X-Parasites found the planet phase. Powerbomb tank, peeps. Ice Bissilids. Imagine if the X-Parasites found planet phase. If they did, the entire planet would just become one giant X-Parasite. And that would have been terrifying. Because Metroid Prime isn't actually a Metroid. It's a Guardian parasite that... Unless the retcon sticks. If the retcon sticks, then I think actually it is Metroid. It just ended up becoming the Guardian of the Leviathan seed there. Surprisingly, Phazon's biology makes sense. Except for the mother phase, being, like, the core hive mind of all Phazon and causing it to just disappear after it was destroyed. Damn it. We're close. We're super close. We'll get there. Alright. Alright. Just item to the right over here that I'll get before I save. And then we'll beat up box. There we go. E. Now, luckily the data room actually functions. So this is our first opportunity to beat the hell out of box. Come on. Wrong button. Damn it! Went the wrong way. There we go. Let's get to that brain. Alright. No phase 2 and he just goes away. So that goes through there. We got the level 3 door. Alright, Adam. E-tank. All of that E. Alright, so let's see. We got 3 more items to grab here. One's almost directly above me. off, monster. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna gain up the charge. We're gonna get it here. Damn it! I pressed down! Ugh. Okay. And again. Oh, it's irritating. Okay. I hate you. Oh my god. Die in a fire that I started in an orphanage in heaven on Christmas. Okay, let's try this again. Because, wow, did that just want to fuck me for no reason. Left. Excellent. Alright. Now let's do... The next two are to the left, so I'll grab some more. I can probably finish up, Sector 6 as well. Because with that done... we'll have everything. Actually, I think we will have everything. We'll have damn near 100%ed everything. Which we shouldn't have needed to had to do, but we are. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Up we go. The wide beam. A thick beam. And then the other one is... Wait, is that the only thing that's down here? Alright, let's see what this is going to turn out to be. Charge beam. Alright. Alright, so that is Sector 5. Alright. This area is done. 1 is done. 2 is effectively done. 3 is done. 4 is effectively done. 5 is done. 6 is the last thing. So the last area we can go is actually Sector 6. We don't have enough baby Metroids to lure out the Psi X, but we will soon. Alright. Save. I find it interesting that my model doesn't actually copy when I lick my lips. I do it every once in a while, but when I do, I look over, and the most it shows my model doing is just like bat, or something like that, but not showing my teeth or anything like that. So that's interesting. Yep. Alright. Let's check these items. There are 2 bosses in this area. Both of which are completely killable. In fact, I think everything is completely killable right now. There we go. Let's do this. There we go. Now let's see what this does. Oh. I forgot this was that room. There we go. Oh, you kidding me? It's literally just a bomb. There we go. Cool. And away we go. I would say let's go after box first. Actually, we can go after box first. There's more items there. 1. For 2, I can actually get out because I have the screw attack. No need to worry about, you know, getting stuck. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. Whee! I hate that that's required. Oh god, it's this one. None of it's good. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I don't have to be here. These are all redundant items. Bomb and level 2 keycard? I've already got those. Get out. Alright, let's do this. Alright. There we go. This is normally the way it beams, so I know it's not going to be that. Although it could technically be, because I think we haven't collected 3 copies of it yet. Motherfucker. There we go. Phase 2. Go. And we are good. Found the last Infinite Metroid. That's all we needed. Now the way to get back up is up this way. Might as well grab this for 420. Nice. Blaze it. E. Sure, why not? Let's go for one more E. My timing was off. One more E. Wait. I hit the wrong one. You know what? Fuck it. I don't need to keep doing this. I've got plenty of energy. We're ready to beat the game. Alright. I've got all the Infinite Metroids I need. Let's just do this shit. You know what I probably could have done? Is just hit a save room, saved the game, and then warped back to start. That would have been the smart thing for me to do. But I tend to not look at warping as a common tactic. Let's do it now. Let's go! As you can hear, the music has changed. Alright. And the reason the music changes to this is because this is like... any objections, lady? And her eyes just bolt open. She's like a reunion with Adam Malkovich. Which is so fucking cool, honestly. Anyway. I forget, what is it opening the habitational deck does? I don't remember. Oh my goodness. Samus Blue. I have never seen blue Samus like that before. That's super cool. It's almost like she's got Shine Spark suit. She's like blue suit Samus from Super Metroid from one of the graphical glitches. Oh man. Oh, I wonder if that means I'll be blue at the end. It's phase 2. Phase 4. There we go. Alright. Get out of room. First things first, recharge. Second things second, save. Now all that's left is killing the Omega Metroid.
Sequence activated. Destination, planet SR-388.
Yeah. Alright, let's go. There's no time limit on this part. The time limit will kick in once I hit the place where I'm supposed to evacuate the station. Down I go. I wonder if I could actually check out other areas, too. That'd be interesting. Will it let me go up? Yes, it will! Hey, what do you know? It's just I can't save anything. I could go say hi to Ridley's corpse. This is where shit gets weird. They're like, everything's wrecked! Yeah, luckily he has false swipe, but he does infinite damage, so. Alright, Saw X, do the thing. What do I turn into? Yup. There we go. Alright. And Metroid go bye-bye, and that's game. Took a lot longer than I wanted it to, but it is what it is. Mars. Mars development? Metroid Advanced Randomizer. Oh yeah, I'm stretching. Okay. I'm glad it actually picks up that I stretch, which is fun. Integration. Jeff gains in games. Alright. Let's see what my final time was. Oh yeah, we had lots of different... Oh, we had 4 plasmas. Okay. There we go. There's a lot of different places for everything. They did such a good job with this. The randomizer did, the Metroidvania team did a great job. As they usually do, but still, it's great to see it happen. Alright. Alright. Now let's see what the final percentage was and the final time. Probably pretty bad. I know I was over 2 hours, so... We're not... Oh, there you go. I'm pretty sure I was over 2 hours. Oh, she's just kind of chilling. Good. An hour 53? Seeing Samus just kind of chill out is pretty chill. Pretty cool. See you next mission. And I think with that, it's probably a good time. That's the wrong button. I really need to mark these better when they're behind the microphone. Ah! I have my moments. But with that, brings the end to today's stream. It sucks that I wasn't able to stream on the Can channel, but the fact that I lost internet twice, a little frustrating, and would make for bad times in streaming on that channel anyway, so there is what it is. I'll try to be back soon. I've been really busy and, you know, trying not to collapse mentally, physically, but, you know, we're doing our damnedest to make sure everything makes it through. I'll try and be back soon. So, until next time, wish you all pleasant dreams. See you again very soon. Take care. Rest well. I'm going to see if any of my friends are live. Try and do a quick H5. H5. F5. There's a button. It's called F. Come on. Alright, so that is working. Wait. Oh. Ah, I lost follow. Oh. Let me see if Ray is live right now. Because I know she's got, like, debuting a new model. And it's you know, good times. Oh my god, it looks so funny. I love it. Alright, so we're going to do a raid on Reishi because she is awesome. And she seems to be having some fun. So let's raid out. Let's say hello. There's Ray. Alright. So stick around if you want to raid Reishi. We'll have some fun. We'll hang out because she's currently playing Mario Kart with some friends. And I will see you all next stream. Just waiting for the timer to scroll down so we can actually get in. There we go. Raid now. Have fun, guys.